Children, differentiability we are going to start today. So that derivative formulas I will give, kindly you just start to write. So first formula, here I will give f of x and this will be f dash of x. F dash of x in the sense derivative of f of x. Okay. So f of x function I will be giving, f dash of x I am giving the derivative answer. So first formula, x power n. X power n when you differentiate, what I will be getting? N into x power n minus 1. First formula. Okay, like that I will give formulas. Just kindly write. And second one, derivative of x. X when you differentiate, you will be getting 1. You will be getting 1. And 1 when I differentiate, 1 or any constant. Constant when I differentiate, what pa? 0. Okay. So this is the formula you must know here. And next we'll go to e power x derivative. E power x derivative what ma? E power x itself. There is no change in it. Like that log x derivative what pa? Log x derivative 1 divided by x. Okay. And a power x derivative, a power x derivative, a power x into log a power x into log a. Next, all trigonometrical functions I will give first. Okay. Anything else? This is maximum. And root x derivative ma? Root x derivative what pa? Have you remember? 1 divided by 2. Yeah, 2 root x. Okay. So maximum algebraical formula and logarithmic exponential formulas I gave in this page. That side I will give trigonometrical formulas. Okay. So this is over. Next, same manner f of x and again f dash of x will go. Right. So this, what is that question? Formula number 8. So derivative of sin x. Sin x is f of x. Na f dash of x what are ja? Cos x. Sin derivative what? Cos. And cos derivative what? Minus sin x. Next, tan derivative. Tan x derivative what? Secant square x. And secant x derivative, secant into tan. Secant into tan x. This is the formula for secant. And cosecant x minus cosecant x into cot x is the formula. And 13th one, cot x. Cot x, what is that? Minus cosecant square x. Minus cosecant square x. All 6 trigonometrical function I gave. Next, inverse function. Inverse na sin cos tan only. So 14th one, sin, sin what is that? Sin inverse of x is equal to 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. And 15th one, cos inverse x is equal to minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. Next, 16th one, tan inverse x which is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus x square. Maximum these 3 only in inverse they will be asking. Okay. Next, in algebraical one formula I didn't write. Algebraical, what is that? Derivative of 1 by x what pa? 17th one I will write here pa. 17th one. Derivative of 1 by x what ma? Minus 1 divided by x square. Minus 1 divided by x square. Okay, this and all you must know. This 17 formula just derivative of algebraic and trigonometrical functions ma. And general formula, few formula I will give. So after writing the box, in bottom you just write in a note general derivative formula. Suppose functions in multiplication na what formula? That is UV formula. First addition I'm giving, either addition or subtraction. If we have uv whole dash, ma dash not derivative. Okay, suppose in u is one function, v is one function, whether it is in addition or subtraction. Suppose if we are derivative na, u dash plus or minus v dash, separately we have to differentiate in addition and subtraction. Suppose in multiplication na, uv whole dash, if we have first u we have to differentiate, v keep it as it is, plus u keep it as it is, v you differentiate. This is in multiplication. Suppose division is there, u divided by v whole dash na, denominator v square, u dash v minus u v dash. So this is formula for two terms in multiplication, division, addition or subtraction is there na. This is the common formula for functions. Okay, this all the formula commonly you must know, children. If you are ready with this formula, this is basic formulas, only basic formulas I gave. More than exercise wise formula will be added. Okay, many formulas still 20 to 30 formula I will be giving additionally exercise wise. This is basic formula. This will be very useful till chapter number 9. Okay, chapter number 5, chapter number 6, chapter number 7, 8, 9, till 9 it will be very useful. Understand? So this formula is a basic formula. Now based on this we will see the sums pa. Shall we go to exercise 5.2 ma? Okay, write fast pa. Are we done pa? Boy side is anyone writing? Girl side ma? Next sums we are moving. Write fast ma. Shall we start, Raja? Okay. We are going to exercise 5.2. Question number 1, 2, 3 I have mentioned here. 5.2 exercise. Let's see this ma. Differentiate the function. Differentiate the function with respect to s. This is very important. The previous formula, everything with respect to x only I give. Means with variable x na, with respect to x we are doing. Already these things we have seen in 11th standard. With respect to x, other variable na, what will come, everything. Now we are entering exercise 1 to 8, just normal derivative we have to do. Okay, question number 1. Let you take y is equal to given sine of x square plus 5. So we have to differentiate this with respect to what pa? Either y you take or f of x you take. That is our wish. Okay. So differentiate with respect to x with WRTO with respect to x I am doing. So left hand side f of x, when I differentiate f dash of x which is equal to, listen carefully here children. So we have a sine theta derivative what ma? Sine theta derivative of sine x what pa? Cos x will be telling. Okay, so that derivative of sine will be cos. Instead of theta, what we have, that you write as it is, no change in it. First listen, first question listen everybody. Sine derivative cos. Okay, next you see this is sine derivative cos and x derivative will be x derivative 1. We know I gave like that only we have to go. That is what finally 1 into cos x they are given directly. So only question we have to differentiate, not answer. Question we have to differentiate. But instead of x in our question, what we have? X square plus 5. So addition subtraction na, what formula I give? Addition, subtraction, separately we can differentiate. So that x square we have to differentiate separately and plus 5 we have to differentiate separately. So the x square derivative what? Power 2 will be coming down in power 2 minus 1 plus 5 derivative 0. Because what is that 5? Constant. So that 2x power 1, that is 2x. So that is you have to mention here. This is in the sims. So after differentiate sign, after differentiate a sign, what we have to differentiate? Angle also we have to differentiate. So that x square derivative what? 2x. 5 derivative what? 0. That is I am mentioning here. We understand? X square plus 5 derivative what I have given here. Understand pa? That is I gave. Have you understand till this? So first is sine derivative cos. Then angle derivative 2x plus 0. Is it understand? Is it understand? Be careful. Each is very important. Each is very important. Now 2x plus 0 just 2x. Then write that is in first. Then cos x square plus 5 is my answer. That's it. Very simple. Question number 1. Next question number 2 will go. Question number 2 Daraja. 2 is what? Second question. First you will take f of x. So what is that? Cos of sin x. So that here what is derivative of cos? Have you remember? Derivative of cos. Yes, derivative of cos is minus sin x. First we have a cos. Derivative of cos is minus sin. Okay. And inside means instead of angle, what they given? Sin. Then derivative of sin is what? Cos x. That is also you must need. Okay. Now first then differentiate with respect to x. So f dash of x which is equal to cos derivative what Raja? Cos derivative here I gave. What is cos derivative? Minus sin. Minus sin. The angle you have to write as it is. Don't think sin into sin square. That is wrong. Okay. Okay. Right. So that minus sin instead of angle that will be coming as it is. Right. Now multiply. The angle we have to differentiate. Now listen. Question only you have to see. Question only you have to see. First cos derivative minus sin over. Then angle sin we have to differentiate. Then what we have to differentiate? Angle sin. Sin derivative what ma? Cos. So that into cos x you will be getting. Into again see cos derivative minus sin. Sin derivative cos. Now this angle x derivative what? X derivative what pa? 1. X derivative what ma? 1 you have tried. Sir why 1 means no need no sir. Don't think like that. Suppose x square na instead of 1 what it will be coming? 2x will be coming. You must be very careful in that place. Understand? Right, but not x square. For us just x only they give. Now 1 into cos x minus cos x I am writing first into sin of sin x. Sin of sin x is our final answer for a second question. Is it understand Raja? Is it okay? Right. Next the third one. Let's go to Raja. Third one what they given? F of x is equal to sin of ax plus b. Now again differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So what is f of x derivative? F dash of x we know. What is sin derivative? Derivative of sin. Derivative of sin is what? Cos x. Okay. Like that angle. Derivative of ax plus b. Okay, derivative of ax plus b. Here everybody should listen. The a is multiplying with the variable. Any what is that variable? Sorry, any constant is multiplying with the variable. The constant never became a 0. So generally what I gave in the previous page, constant derivative 0 I gave. Constant derivative what I gave? 0. If it is in addition or subtraction. Suppose constant multiplying with the variables are that nothing will happen. It will be coming as it is when it is multiply with the variable. So the a is multiplying with the variable now. The a is what ma? Multiplying with a variable. So nothing will happen for the a. The a will be as it is. Now what is derivative of x ba? What is derivative of x ba? 1. Derivative of x what ma? 1 plus. B is constant na. Then what is derivative of B? 0. What we have to give? 0. So that 0 I will be giving. Okay. Which is equal to R else limit. That will enter there directly. Okay. So this is the what is the derivative of both. Now we'll use this. Listen, sine derivative, we have here formula cos instead of angle, here x ma, but here ax plus b. Okay. So instead of angle, what actually? Ax plus b. Sine derivative cos. Okay. Then into, in question ax plus b we have ax plus b. A is multiply constant, let it be into the x when you differentiate, what I said? 1. Okay, plus b is constant when you differentiate 0. Be careful in that place. Now what I am getting? Cos of ax plus b into a into 1, a plus 0 you leave it. So just we have a. That a we can write in front. So that cos of ax plus b you will be getting when you differentiate the given function. Is it okay, ma? First 3, is it okay? When you differentiate, you must be very careful. So without using chain rule, I gave this directly. Actually, with the help of chain rule only we have to go. But directly I am giving this idea. Chain rule and all, if you using, take time. This is best. Understand? Shall we go to next step? Right. That is fourth one. We will go. 4, 5, 6. Listen. So this is actually secant is separate. Secant angle is a tan. Tan angle is a root x. Have you noticed? Be careful. Okay. Right. Now fourth one, what? F of x, which is equal to secant of tan root x. Okay. So when I differentiate secant, what I am getting? Derivative of secant x. What is derivative of secant x? Secant x into tan x. We understand that I am going to use now. So that differentiate with respect to x. So that f of x, when I differentiate f dash of x, secant, very careful, instead of x, what we have here? Tan root x. So wherever you seeing x, you have to mention there tan root x, tan root x. Have you understand? Very important. First understand the concept, then you go. Okay. So that derivative of secant is what? Secant into tan. Secant into tan. Derivative of secant is what? Secant into tan. But secant x, instead of x, we have this whole thing. Na? So wherever we have x here, we have to mention what? Tan root x. So that tan root x. For this also, tan root x. That's it. This is derivative of a secant. Now I differentiated what? Only secant. Later what we have in the question? Yeah, tan also. Then what is derivative of tan? The formula. Okay, this is derivative of secant. Next derivative of tan. Derivative of tan. Rajesh, derivative of tan what ma? Rajesh, here. Derivative of tan what ra? Secant square x. Sit down. Derivative of tan what ma? Secant square x. So that we have to differentiate that also. Wait. So this I am giving somewhere else. Now into, listen, secant derivative secant into tan. Now tan derivative what? Secant square. Okay, secant square x. So here x we have, so that they are writing x. But here we don't have x. What we have? Root x. So that what you will be writing here? Secant square root x we have to write. What we have to write? Secant square root x. Be careful. From this is fully secant derivative. First secant derivative. Okay. And this one tan derivative. This one what? Tan derivative. Still not yet over derivative. Why? What we have extra in question? Very good. Root x we have extra in question. Then what is derivative of root x? Very good, very good. 1 divided by 2 root x. What, my dear? 1 divided by 2 root x. Then derivative of that, what is that? 1 by 2 into root x. Again I am telling, don't see answer to differentiate. See the question. Secant derivative, secant into tan. Tan derivative, secant square. Root x derivative, 1 by 2 root x over. If you are seeing the answer now, many people will continue. Secant derivative, secant into tan. Then tan derivative, secant square. Then secant square derivative, 2 secant into tan. Like that, they will be continue. Don't see the answer. See the question and do it. Have you understand what I am speaking? Now that's it. Everything is over. Just simplify and write. Enough. So first what I will write? 1 by 2 root x in denominator into secant square. First I will write secant square root x into, then secant into tan. Secant into tan. Secant angle is what? Tan root x into tan of tan root x. Tan of tan root x. That's it, Raja. This is our required answer for a fourth one. Is it understand for everybody? This is very super question. I hope you understand. Is it okay? Right. Fifth one I'm moving. Fifth one I'm moving. Fifth one better I'll go to next page. You complete this. Because that is u by v formula we have to use. Have you noticed which is in the form of u divided by v? So u by v, have you remembered the formula, Krishna? Can you tell me? Tell me. U by v derivative formula what? U divided by v derivative what? U dash v minus uv dash divided by v square. Very good. This formula you must remember. Then only we can do the question number 5. Understand? Formula you have to read, children. What all I gave, all the formula read. Then only it will be easier for doing the sums. Shall we go to next? Okay. Is anyone doing this? Fourth one. Okay. Next page I will go better for fifth one. So fifth one I'm coming here. So that fifth one first, let fifth one, my dear. Fifth one, f of x is equal to, what is that? Sine of ax plus b divided by cos of cx plus d. Formula I told you already, u divided by v whole dash na, u dash v minus u v dash divided by v square. So here what is the u value? Here what is the u value here? U is equal to what? Sine of ax plus b. What is the v value? Cos of cx plus d. I need a u dash v dash na, then differentiate here. What is derivative of sine? Cos. Derivative of sine what ma? Cos. This is only for sine derivative cos. Angle derivative what? A, let it be as it is. X derivative 1, b derivative what ma? 0. So when you simplify this, what you will be getting? A into cos of ax plus b you will be getting. Am I right? Like that, v dash. V when you differentiate v dash. What is cos derivative? Very good. Minus sine, the angle you write as it is. Okay. Now cos derivative over. Then angle derivative what? C into x derivative 1 plus d derivative 0, because d is constant. Okay, sir, c also constant, sir, but c is multiplying with the variable, so it never becomes 0. So that minus c into sine of cx plus d, this is v dash. Now we will be applying in the formula. Very simple. Okay, we will be applying in the formula. So that differentiate with respect to x on both sides. So f dash of x, which is equal to whole divided by denominator is what? V square. V now what is that? Cos. So cos we have to square. So that cos square in cos square of cx plus d. Okay. Then u dash. U dash what we have? A into, what is that? A into cos ax plus b into, What is that? V. V value what? Cos Cx. Cos Cx plus D. Okay. Just a minute. Sorry. Just a minute. The sins I will make little small. Huh? The sins I will give here. Sums I'll do little. Okay, Cx plus D. So this is what Raja? U dash. This will be what ma? V. After U dash V, formula minus. Here we have formula minus. Then U. U means what? Sine of Ax plus B. Sine of Ax plus B into V dash. V dash na here we have. What is that? Yeah, minus C into sine Cx plus D. Okay. So this is the formula. Now we can simplify it, Raja. Okay, what I'm getting? A into, what is that? Cos Ax plus B, cos Cx plus D divided by, what is the denominator that you apply? Cos square of Cx plus D. Formula minus. And this minus into minus what ma? Plus. Okay. Plus plus C we can write. C into sine Ax plus B into sine Cx plus D divided by what we have? Cos square of Cx plus D we have. You can notice that here 1 cos x, angle is common, then only we can cancel. 1 cos of Cx plus D, 1 cos of Cx plus D. Here nothing is cancelled because this is sine of Cx plus D, here cos of Cx plus D. Angle is, sir, here sine is there, sine, okay, nothing, can't cancel. Okay, leave it, then remaining we will write. What is remaining? A into, children listen, this is cos Ax plus B, here cos Cx plus D. We cannot cancel, let it be as it is. So that cos Ax plus B divided by cos Cx plus D, okay, plus C into, and this side we can simplify. What is that? Sine, let it be as it is. Sine, let it be as it is. Sine of, what is that? Ax plus B into, children, this cos square we can write cos into cos because sine is there na. Sine by cos we can write tan. So that sine Cx plus D, 1 cos I am giving for this. 1 more cos, let it be as it is, into 1 more cos, let it be as it is, Cx plus D. Okay. Then what it will be coming? Then what it will be coming? Listen, here also, see children, here also, so the denominator cos we can write secant because 1 by cos na secant we can write na, that we can write. So A into cos of Ax plus B, cos of Ax plus B into secant of Cx plus D. You can write like this, plus C into sine of Ax plus B into this sine by cos tan you can write. Okay, so that tan of Cx plus D into this one what we can write 1 by cos na secant. So that secant of Cx plus D. That's it, ba. More than that we cannot do anything. Okay. So this is our required f dash of x for a 5th one. Okay, ba. 6th onwards I will continue in the next video, ba. Thank you. Take care. Bye, children.